This is Vargas, live from the Vargas Vault. Thanking you all for joining me in another one of my pickup videos. Once again, I'm still a little under the weather. I don't know. It's not like a cold. It's just like a combination of allergies, and I have asthma. So I've been struggling with the whole breathing thing. You might have also heard me struggle with breathing when I was doing the review for The Crash. So yeah, that's a thing. But if you see me losing my breath or catching my breath, it's because I still have that weird thing. But I wanted to share with you just a very quick pickup video. Just wanted to share some stuff that I got from Movie Freak Bazaar, because he always every week he has on his Facebook page every Wednesday actually of every week a sale. He puts up a catalog of movies, CDs, Blu-rays, TV shows, and you go in, and if you're the first one to comment, you take the prize. So this week I was just browsing, and he had a couple of stuff that I wanted, and the thing is that if you buy a single movie, it's a little bit more expensive, but if you buy a number of movies, he gives you a better price. So you basically have to build the combo if you want to get a good price. So that's what I did. I saw a couple of things I wanted, so I decided to just go ahead and build the combo. And then when I actually went to pick up the stuff, he had some other stuff in display that I also decided to have. But first thing I wanted to showcase is a poster. Now, if you saw the video for the live Lucha event, you might have seen me show this off. Or if you follow the Vault on Instagram, I also posted it there, or on Facebook, also posted it in the Vargas Vault Facebook page. But this is a poster that my beautiful, beautiful wife got for me. Went to see The Crash, and because I wanted to see Rey Mysterio. Like I mentioned in the Crash event review, I wanted to see Rey Mysterio. And my wife got this really cool poster of Rey Mysterio autographed by himself. That's his logo here. There's his autograph here. That's him. And it has a logo here of WWE 2K12. So this is probably a promotional thing for that video game, and then they just got mass produced. But it's pretty cool. It'll look pretty awesome with my Dr. Wagner poster. So once I get the wrestling room up, I'll put this up. The only thing is that my daughter kind of got to it. I was cleaning the dishes, and I had this in the living room, and my daughter saw it, and bless her heart, she grabbed it and gave it to me, and she's like, "Look, wrestling, wrestling." And I didn't get mad at her, but the way she grabbed it kind of did a dent, which is fine. I'm planning on maybe framing this anyway, along with the Dr. Wagner poster I got. So nothing that serious, but yeah, she got to it. But bless her heart, she saw it and she wanted to give it to me. So I love my daughter. Okay, on to the stuff. No video games, no collectibles that I picked up. Just the movies I picked up with Movie Freak. So first off, I thought this one was lost. Someone had already gotten it, but when I actually went to pick up my stash this week, this was still there in the CD section, and I had to pick it up. And I picked up Prince, The Hits, Volume 1. Now, Prince is kind of decisive for some people, but I'm a child of the 80s, 90s, of course. So I grew up with watching Michael Jackson and Prince. And actually, Prince did the soundtrack for the first Batman movie. And the songs that are here are pretty awesome. When Doves Cry is pretty cool. In 1999, Everybody Party Likes It. 1999. So yeah, I wanted to pick this one because I've seen other Prince greatest hits, and they don't have all of the songs that I like. So this one does. So I picked it up. I still actually have to get some Michael Jackson in my collection. Especially Thriller. I need to get Thriller. I really, really like that one. For my daughter, I'm still on this quest to complete the Disney collection, the animated Disney collection, which are like 50, maybe 55 movies in at this point. And I'm missing the older stuff. But one of the movies that I was missing, that Movie Freak had, and I had to pick up, is The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Now this doesn't have any villains. It doesn't have any epic battle. It's just this animated stuffed little bear interacting with his other stuffed little animals, except Rabbit. Rabbit's the only like real creature. Maybe Piglet, but I think Piglet. Always thought Piglet was also stuffed. But this is the first one. This is the one where, of course, Winnie the Pooh eats too much honey. It gets stuck in Rabbit's hole, and when they're trying to find Eeyore's tail and Tigger. Because after this, there's a lot of other Winnie the Pooh movies. They made one for Tigger. They made one for Piglet. They made one for Roo. They made one for the Humphalump. Then they made another Winnie the Pooh, The Further Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, I think. But I like Winnie the Pooh. He's a very mellow and relaxed character. And so Tigger is also kind of hyperactive. But it's just a movie about these little characters just having little adventures. So I really like this one. Super happy to get this and add it to my daughter's growing Disney collection. I'm still missing a couple of the earlier ones. I'm still missing Legend of Ichabod Crane and Mr. Toad. I think it's the Adventures of Mr. Toad and Ichabod Crane. And I've only seen it on Walmart in Halloween. But I didn't buy it because I was stupidly, I thought that maybe they would put it on sale after Halloween, and then when I did go a couple of days after Halloween, gone. It was gone. So I feel like an idiot because I should have picked it up. So I'm missing that. I'm missing The Great Mouse Detective, which I really want because I really like The Great Mouse Detective, because Vincent Price does the voice for Ratigan, and that's awesome. You know, Vincent Price had this marvelous voice. So I'm missing The Great Mouse Detective. I'm missing the Black Cauldron, and I'm missing the Black Cauldron, and I think that's it of the older ones. Oh, and if I want to get for Three Amigos, which is just like a couple of adventures with Donald Duck, a parrot, and some other kind of bird, but they're doing like musicals. That one, if I come across it, I'll pick it up. But mostly, I want the Great Mouse Detective, the Black Cauldron, and Ichabod Crane with the Headless Horseman. I loved watching that on Halloween. And the newer stuff, I'm still missing. Big Hero 6, and I think that's the only one I'm missing. Oh, and Zootopia. But I'm pretty sure that's a Disney one and not a Pixar one. But those are the two newest ones I'm missing. But I'm building to it. The goal is to get her all of the Disney movies, because she's at an age where she's starting to discover these characters. Because I tried showing them to her when she was really young, but she didn't really pay that much attention to them. Now she is. I put Sleeping Beauty for her, and she liked it. So, awesome. Now this one is a double dip, and if you follow my channel, you know I'm notorious for double dipping on the same movie. I might buy a movie, regular movie, no bells and whistles, just to own the movie. And then I come across the 2-disc collector's edition with special features, and I freaking love special features, so I double dip it. Sometimes I'll even come across the unrated version, so I have the regular movie, the 2-disc collector's edition, and then an unrated version. So I might own like 3 versions of the same film. And I already have this version, but I don't have the 2-disc one, so I picked up the 2-disc collector's edition of Constantine with Keanu Reeves. Now, I own the regular, I think it might actually be full screen edition of Constantine. I didn't even know this existed until one time that Movie Freak had it, and someone beat me to it. But it comes in this really nice slipcase. I'm a sucker for slipcases. It has a John Constantine Hellblazer comic book, which is awesome. And it has the 2-disc widescreen and then the second disc of special features. So, I had to get it because of the comic book and special features. Because while it's not a faithful adaptation of Constantine, the comic book character, because Constantine handles with a whole bunch of different pantheon of magical entities, whereas the movie only really handles between God and the devil. So, yeah. But it's still a pretty freaking amazing movie. I love this movie a lot. It's really, really cool. It has some really, really cool quotes. So, as a Constantine, as a Hellblazer adaptation, it's hit or miss, but the movie, as a movie itself, it's pretty cool. So I'm super happy to own the 2-disc collector's edition, with the comic book included. Now I just have to hunt down the 2-disc collector's edition of V for Vendetta. Now, this one, I'm trying to complete my collections for Stallone, Nicolas Cage, Robin Williams, Schwarzenegger. James Bond's almost done. I just need the newest one. But I also like to, and I mentioned this before, I like to get the historic movies, the movies that impulse a new era or are like on lists of the greatest movies of all time. And one movie that I've heard referenced a lot is Easy Rider, with Peter Fonda, Dennis Hopper, and Jack Nicholson. So I picked up a copy of Easy Rider. Supposedly this came out in 1969. Supposedly aged in or created what's known as New Hollywood, where the studios realized that they could produce these small budget movies and they would get a lot of income. So they let these independent directors do their thing and make money. So this is supposedly the start of the New Hollywood movement. With Easy Rider. So, I've never seen it, but I'm looking forward to watching it now that I own a copy. Also picked up 12 Rounds Extreme Cut. This is the second John Cena movie. The first one was The Marine. And looking forward to seeing this. John Cena, for some reason, has always gotten a lot of hate. I've never gotten it. I think he's a good worker. I think he's when he started was pretty cool, and he's still a good worker. He has really good mic skills for promos, so I don't see the hate for John Cena. As a movie actor, I've only seen The Marine, and I've seen him pop up on things here and there, but I've never seen 12 Rounds, so I wanted to pick this one up. He also had the second 12 Rounds, 12 Rounds Extreme, something like that, with Randy Orton, but someone beat me to it, so yeah. Now, I own the remake, but I didn't own the original, and like I said, I'm trying to get the more historic movies of cinema's history. So I picked up the original Italian Job. I've only seen and owned the one with Mark Wahlberg and Jason Statham, but this is the original one, where they're trying to steal bullion of gold. And I only know the cliffhanger because I was watching a couple of months ago a video on top 10 cliffhanger movies, top 10 cliffhangers in movies that will never get resolved. And on that list, it was this one where it literally ends on a cliffhanger, and they don't know how they're going to resolve it because supposedly there was going to be a second part that follows up on this, but this movie didn't do so well, so that second part never happened. But supposedly the car chases in this is really cool, so pick that up. Because I'm also collecting, like I said, I might have mentioned this before, movies that are based on video games, because I'm a video gamer. I wanted this one, and also because while he does get a lot of grief, I think that Uwe Boll's movies are bad in an entertaining kind of way. Blood Rain is entertaining because it's bad. Alone in the Dark is entertaining because it's bad. The only movie of his that I've seen that's just bad and bad is what's it called? House of the Dead. That one's bad. It's not a good movie, video game adaptation. It's not really well directed. It's not really well paced. It's just a bad movie, but it's not a fun movie either. Whereas Alone in the Dark and Blood Rain are. And this one has Jason Statham. It actually has a really good cast. It has Jason Statham, it has Ron Perlman, John Rhys Davis, and Christina Loken. And that's In the Name of the King, a Dungeon Siege Tale. So it has a good cast, but I've heard this movie's not that good because, again, it's made by Uwe Boll. So I want to check it out. For my daughter, I picked up Growing Up with Hello Kitty, Volume 1. And Hello Kitty becomes a princess. So I don't remember watching the Hello Kitty cartoon series, but apparently it was a thing, and that they released it. I do own one more copy that I bought for my daughter, so I was super happy to find these two for her. But I don't remember seeing a Hello Kitty cartoon. And the last movie I picked up, because Disney owns the Muppets, and I like the Muppets. Anything with Jim Henson was pretty cool. Dark Crystal was awesome. The Great Muppet Caper was cool. Muppets Take Manhattan is cool. I've actually yet to see the new Muppet movie, but if I come across it, I'll definitely buy it. But I like the Muppets. I used to watch the Muppet TV show. So I'm also trying to get a Muppet collection, and one of the ones that was missing is Muppets from Space, where they reveal Gonzo is an alien. So yeah, actually also I used to watch Muppet Babies, so I grew up watching the Muppets. So yeah, I'm only missing the two newest ones because I even have Muppets Wizard of Oz for some reason. So yeah, that was the collection video. It's a small haul, so I hopefully made this video short compared to the other ones. I always like to recommend the standouts, and a lot of these I haven't seen, so I really can't say much about them, but I'm going to go with Constantine. Like I said, as a Constantine adaptation, is not very faithful, but as a movie dealing with demons and angels, it's pretty cool. And with the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. This is the original one. It came out in the 70s. Of course, I saw it in the 80s on VHS. And it's a fun little movie. It's a very tranquil movie. There's no like epic fights like I mentioned. There's no bad guy. There's no villain. There's nothing like that. It's just these characters going through little adventures and intertwined like if it was a book. And it's like Fantasia. It's a very relaxing movie to me. So I'm super happy to own this for my daughter. So I totally recommend that. Okay. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I always have trouble cutting the segment because I either cut them very abruptly, or I ramble on a tangent and go on for another 5 minutes. But I want to see if I can work on that. But this is the pickup video for this haul. Trying to cut back, not succeeding, but it's just because I love getting movies, and I like doing videos, even though, but I'm grateful because I'm up to 185. Last time I checked my subscriber count, I was up to 185 subs, so thanks so much to the new subs that have tuned in and given me an opportunity to share with you the hauls and whatever small information I can give you on movies like Winnie the Pooh or Easy Ride or Muppets or stuff like that. I love movies. I may not be like factual person. There I go again, going on another rant. But I may not be like a living encyclopedia of movie knowledge. But what I've seen, I like sharing. So thanks so much for enjoying the channel, and support Jimmy Hollywood, Jimmy's VHS Addiction. I just saw he did a video that he might give up on YouTube. If you're watching this, don't give up, man. It's hard to it's hard to put effort in recording the videos and maybe not having anyone watch it. But do it because you enjoy doing it, not because especially with the recent change on YouTube, no one's really gonna get rich off of YouTube anytime soon. So just do it because you enjoy it. I've debated for a long number of years whether or not I should just give up YouTube. But I'm still here, and I'm still going. So, if just keep going and record videos, Jimmy. Don't give up. but whatever you still decide to put out, I'll watch it. Because I just recently discovered his channel, and it's a good channel. He has some really cool stuff. So I think other people should watch. So if any one of my 185 subscribers want to give him your support, do so, because he's really cool. Also does pick up videos and collects VHS and stuff like that. So yeah. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Support Jimmy's VHS addiction. And until I see you all again, this was Vargas in the Vargas Vault. Thanking you all. Look out for more content. Gonna hopefully maybe record another video right now to pump one more video out. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Until I see you all again, this was Vargas in the Vargas Vault. Thanking you and signing out.